The lockdown doesn't change anything. Nothing changes anything. If they've got it, they've got it. Let's see it. They don't have it. Oh my God. What a game. Oh, that was fire. Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me at CGB. We're playing blue-white control for the Mesa Falcon gang. Give it to me. Give it to me. Yes, it's blue-white control. We live for the applause. So what we have here is a brand new Tarkir meta with brand new Tarkir cards to make the deck even better. I have Mistrized Village, 1 copy. It'll go easy on the wild cards, guys. I would love to tell you that the new Dragon along with the Exhale is good. I tried, guys. It's not that I never played games with them. I tried. This deck is still, like, this version is so much better. Those cards are just not as good as the rest of the cards that you can be playing. They're not as good as these cards. That's the truth. I'm telling you the truth. But I do have one Mistrized Village, which is basically a tapped land that makes your Jaces uncounterable in the mirror eventually, and that can shift the game in this deck. But otherwise, it is the deck from last season, and that's good for those of you who don't like spending wild cards. This is the deck that got me to Mythic last season. We're going for Mythic this season, and we've got 3 copies of Rest in Peace because the Omniscience deck is it's there. Rest in Peace is also not terrible against a number of other strategies, but particularly the Omniscience deck. They need to rest in peace. It is the way. So this is my Rest in Peace Jace the Perfected Mind deck. I am a fan. Beza, absolute rock star. There are 2 cards that help you against Corey Steelcutter. 2 cards that actually match up well with that card. Temporary Lockdown, 4 copies. Beza the Bounding Spring, 3 copies. Those cards can give that card a little bit of a hard time, and obviously if you're not interacting with it at all, you still have problems. Plus we have the negates, we have the No More Lies. Like, we fight the fight against Corey Steelcutter. That card is very good. I still think this deck is very playable. Is it tier 1? It's trying in best of 1 if it's played really well and your matchups go the way that mine do in Mythic, where like this is actually a good meta read to have Rest in Peace and Beza. But I don't know if at other levels those decks are less played. But what I see is Prowess, Mono Red, and Omniscience. So these are the cards that I use to fight that. And it doesn't require a lot of new cards. So 1 Mistrized Village, in it goes. You can also put it in all your Brawl decks, Brawl Gamers, and away we go. And I don't think that there are better options in the new set. But hey, I love blue-white. I just spent the weekend away. I'm back in the office. I'm happy to be here. I want to get a Mythic done before the end of the month. I'm going to play my baby. We're going to play the baby. All right, guys, let's dive in. But before we do, thank you to CoolStuffInc.com and thank you to Dragon Shield, sponsors of my channel. Links in description. Use those when taking care of your card needs and your accessory needs. It helps the channel. Thank you to everybody who sticks with my videos. As always, you're cool. And now we dive in and let the nonsense begin. 2 wins from Mythic, blue-white control. Mono red stands in our way. Lockdown. Day of Judgment on the draw. I mean, I have to keep it, but it might not be good enough, especially against Prowess. Come on, Lockdown, where are you gonna be? Rest in Peace, useless. Oh man, I hate it when it goes this way. It just feels like you already know. It really feels it. Come on, good draw. Not what I was hoping for. Okay, 13 pass. Interesting. Very interesting. I don't think I stock up. I think I use No More Lies and buy time for Beza. If they're not doing stuff, what's happening? Maybe their draw isn't good. Okay. Bounding Spring. It's one of the good answers to Prowess. It's a lot of blocking and a lot of life. Oh my goodness. Wow. 1 win from Mythic. We take those. Okay, run it, baby. Straight through. Straight through, no hesitation. Blue-white to Mythic. Let's go. Get it done. Another person playing for Mythic. An initiate. A Kaya emblem. We try it. We don't have blue, but field can become blue, and we have all white cards in hand. Is this the Mythic hand? I mean, I keep it every time. In best of one, lockdown, it can win games on its own. Usually not at this rank. I've seen you gold gamers scooping to lockdown. Well, they are thinking about this hand. They are in the tank. What's it gonna be? I mean, if they wrote me out to Mythic here, that'd be funny. They take the mulligan. They really thought about that. Prowess. Here we go again. Do I play this? Nope. No, I do not. It might be Oculus, but I haven't seen Oculus in a long time now. I've seen about... I don't know how many of these Prowess decks I've seen, to be real. It's so many. It's about... It's been at least 50% of my games, and then Omniscience usually sticks a toe in for another like 20%. You gotta remember their Spell Pierce stack, they're Bolt Waving, yep. Yeah, if they Spell Pierce, they Spell Pierce, and they got 2 damage out of it. Okay, shore up, sure. It's more than that. I go to 9. I'm sure they feel like a top tier Magic player. Let's get that off the board. See what their next trick is. Are they gonna Steel Cutter me? Do I have time to Beza? They're just gonna stock up. Good card. Heck of a card. Okay, they got more cards than me. That's 4 life in a card from an elk. Pretty good. Beza spam. That's how you gotta do it sometimes. Here's the cutter. Yep, put him out there. It's fine. Nice. Elk assault. Let's do this. 3rd lockdown already ready. Fine. Yeah, do your thing. Just 2 little points. I'm not afraid yet. Another one, sure. Oh, wow. Okay. Play around the Spell Pierce. Good game? Is it? Get it? Let's go, elk. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. They got no creature. All right. We keep attacking. Now we don't gain life from our Beza, which is a little risky. It's not great, and they have enough mana to pay for no more lives in a lot of situations, but they're just drawing lands. I'm gonna demo. Basics test. Is this Mythic? Is 3 lockdowns Mythic? That's the question. 2 no more lies. It's looking so good, you guys. It's looking so good. Might as well. Whatever they would do with their graveyard, knock it out. I've seen some harmonized cards in these lists. Not very often, but every now and then. Opt. Pay 3. That's how I'm feeling. Okay, now you can have it. I mean, 4 mana for that, not a great deal. I think we can agree. A last Swift Spear? Get out. Mythic. At the hands. At the death, over the corpse. Foot on the fallen body of Prowess. That's what you love to see. Where are I? I'm 92%. Okay, so I hit Mythic before going on a trip, and I just got back from the trip, so I've been away all weekend. Thank you, Canada. shout out to the Canadians. Hamilton, Ontario, dude who was running the bar at the cider joint, just happened to play Magic, happened to watch the Commanders show. So if you see this, shout out to you. But anyway, we'll keep this. That's what's going on with me. I was away for the weekend, so I didn't know even where I entered Mythic. So now we find out, and there's a swamp on the field and a Day of Judgment on top of my deck. I've got 2 lockdowns in hand. I might need to kill a Shieldred. The risk of this is then we have to hit a land in the next 2 cards or a stock up, and I think we can take that risk. All right, dusting off the magic muscles, my friends. Do we rest in peace? I hold negate. That's why. That's why. We could also get lost it, but this is a really good negate target because negate sits in your hand and gets taken by duress. I want the land. I want the land pretty badly. More stock up is more card advantage. Love that, but I think I need you. Which means a tap land next turn and another stock up potentially. It also means second Annex gets one here. Okay. So they play Shelly. They play Shelly. Let's draw. I'm going to lose some life here. There's no question about that. So we stock up again. Discard one of the rest in pieces because it's not that important. We need another land for next turn. Fountain Port seems great. And I think I also take another Anchorage or a Jace. I guess a Jace. But we're setting up Day of Judgment here. Life total go down, but we've got life to play with. It is bad if they duress us now. But it's Lily, which we have a get lost for.
This is my home, and I don't appreciate.
All right, let's think about Rest in Peace seriously. They sometimes have Gix's command. They have Unstoppable Slasher, which is a pain in the neck. Let's discard one of the lockdowns. Nope, life total's going down. But I think we're dealing with Liliana first. Is that true? No, that's not true. We'll discard a land. Lockdown can still be good against Bat to get the map tokens off the field. Lockdown's not useless. Now, can they keep up pressure on the battlefield here? They cannot. Okay, so they pass. So they're holding up removal for these anchorages, I think. We could use their Liliana against them, but we risk a duress. Is there something I want to discard here? Not really. Let's just pass. So if I'm going to do that, I need to get lost on upkeep, I think. Actually, we can play a cheap Jace. That's not a bad idea. Get the cards going. We get a Slasher and a Bloodletter. And we mark. Okay, I could discard a Lockdown here, and I'm down for it. All right, let them discard with Liliana. I'll get lost it on end step. Liliana works for me now. I'm sure it's just a removal spell, but that doesn't mean it's not useful against Restless Anchorage. One of my favorite things, when Liliana works for me. Okay, we could lock the map tokens up. I don't think that's worth it. We could rest in peace, but then we might remove it later with the lockdown. I'm just going to keep holding it. Cards in hand are some things we can discard to more Lilianas, which is a possibility. Cruel Claw's Heist. Did they gift a card? They did. Ooh, are they going to steal my Jace? So be it. Like, they're not going to mill me out. In fact, they might want to take the Get Lost, but they'll probably take the Jace. Most people take Planeswalkers. I guess it depends how many Cruel Claw's Heists they have, right? But we can play around it just by always casting Jace in the future. Also, if they mill me hard, I get to just draw 3. So they're not even casting the Jace here. I guess they're waiting till next turn. Fish or treasure? They probably have removal spells, but once the removal spells are gone, the anchorage goes to work. Ooh, good draw. Nasty draw. They're not gonna like that. So they might also be waiting until they can draw 3 cards with the Jace, but with as long as we have the negate, we still have to think about duress, but I think we're okay. Let's make some fish and beat them up. Their Jace is also a lot worse if there are fish on the field. Here's Jace. I negate my own. They're probably mad about that. They had just looked at my hand too. Keep working on their deck. Ooh, the Sheoldred's Edict that they wanted, the 3rd rest in peace for us. But I don't think we have a good use for it right now. Fountain Port WinCon coming through. Eventually, they're going to have to care about these Whittle Fishers. They run Mishra's Foundry. That's not an easy one to get rid of, actually. And there is a Bloodletter. Now that we can hit with the Jace ability. They don't go for their maps. Interesting. We do like this and that. We can keep attacking this time. Do we want to? They might send the Foundry. This is interesting. We can get lost the Bloodletter in response to like something where they try to kill a fish, or I try to block their Foundry. We are at 6. It's a scary time. There's a swamp. Okay, they're mapping the Bloodletter. Let it be. Just be chill. They have a cut down they're keeping because they want another counter on the Bloodletter. Uh-huh. Wait for them to go to combat. They might bin this now. No, they keep cut down. Kind of surprised. Kind of surprised. Power up. Attack Jace. So they might use a removal spell when I make this. Also, if I make a fish while the Bloodletter is on the field, I lose half. Let's go get lost first. They might be holding an Annex waiting for this. You know what? I think I just lose the Jace. I think I just let it go. What is it right now? Is it 3 cards? It's just 1 card. It does feel like they're holding... They might have an Annex. If they had it, would they have played it sooner? Annex is the 1 card that can still run away with this game. I should not let that happen. I think in hindsight, I should have done things a bit differently and not attacked with the fish, but here we are. Let's go with a treasure. We don't want to lose life on our turn because of the Bloodletter. We still have a Blast Zone. We have these nice little fishy friends. I think we pass. That bloodletter is likely to get lost here because we didn't draw another answer to it. I was really hoping to top deck another answer to the bloodletter, but it's not there. All right. But we're buying time. Time is on our side. We want to draw the cut down, but we don't want to draw two. So they, no, we'll just draw one. We'll just draw one. Okay. Well, we got one more chance to draw like a ride's end here. So let's take it. Get Lost Gills, Liliana's, and Annex, and we need to be ready for it. And that can do it. If they have it. They get caught up in the lies. Okay, they're just gonna map. That's fine. If they don't have it, that's fine. They want a bat. They see my lockdowns. Okay. Sure. Sure. Blast Zone. Power up. All right, we stall. Ooh, okay, they're still crashing in with their 4/4. Let's go. Turning those fish into cards one by one. Ooh, yeah, that's a good elk. Pass. Not going for the bat. Do we leave this on 2 when I have 2 lockdowns? I don't think we do. But what do we put it on? I think we'll put it on 3. Ready for an Annex or a Slasher. Another card off the top. This will probably get a go for the throat very quickly, but here we are. Totally worth it in my opinion. Get that life total up and pull those removal spells out of their hand. And buy time. Time. Every turn that goes by, the Fountain Port gets us deeper in the deck. Could counter it. I don't think that's worth the counter. I think they'll just use another removal spell sometime. And now they go cut down. Okay, so we can go. Let's see. They're going to power this up, hit us for 4. That's fine. In that case, we have a 3-point blast zone. 4 open. Yeah, we could still use the blast zone this turn cycle. I know, it takes a long time, guys. Hang in there. I know. All right, stock up. That kind of breaks the game open if we have a good top 5. The opponent has navigated their way to a 4-point hit. We go to 6, which kind of feels like back where we started. They can play around No More Lies, so they're going to play the bat. Yeah, they're showing a lot of patience too. It's just that patience still helps us. It gives them a chance, but it still helps us more. Our deck has an end game that they can't go for the throat away. Stock up, Day of Judgment, No More Lies, Get Lost. Get Lost it is. Okay. White. Draw and lockdown. Nope. We'll just go there. And there and there. They only have one card left. We have 2 anchorages. We have the Fountain Port. Their bat is gone. And we have a Get Lost for their Foundry, which I think we want to use now. With a stock up, we can probably find another answer to an Annex. There's the Annex. So if that resolves, they use the ability. If we make them pay 3, they also can't attack with Foundry. If they put the ability on the stack, we can just lock it down. Okay, that's fine. We'll just Get Lost it. I was thinking about No Moralizing and then Get Losting it or Blast Zoning it, but this is better. Wait till we're post-combat. Okay. They never put the ability on the stack. So they get no Daemon. They want to make this play. They can make that play. Go ahead. Come on, Demolition Field. Wreck them. Get them. Another Annex. That's what they want. But I have a feeling the Demolition Field is very near. Their last card too is like removal spell as well, I think. And I think it's Go for the Throat. Just based on the priority sticks. Stock it up. Demo? Ooh, no demo field. There are 2 Jaces. We can mill this. 1, 2, 3, 4, mill it. The problem then is I still have to block. And what does a mill do? Oh, it draws 3. And they are on 32 cards. All right, well, I think the answer is a little bit of both. I think I leave a Get Lost. Yeah, I need to use like a Ride's End on this Foundry. I need to leave a Get Lost in the deck for the future. Yay for manual taps, guys. Get it! Get it! Oh, Sheldred's Edict as well. Oh no. Oh, the beloved Mistrise Village. All right, how many Ride's Ends can we draw in that spot? The answer is enough of them. Go for the Throat is here. I mean, we can just make another. They're going for lethal, but we have 2 Ride's Ends. Just let it die. One of these rest in pieces can go. I'm glad we never cast it, because then we wouldn't have had the draw 3. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Your last hope. The Foundry! The Foundry everything relied upon! Exiled. Feels good. Guys, are we gonna draw a blue source? Yeah, totally. Totally. How's this not a keep? You draw 1 blue source, this whole hand is castable. Come on. Come on, baby. Yeah, you Rakdos your theater. Huh? Yeah, I'm gonna Ride's End you so hard. I got 2 of them. Want to play a game? What are you, Saw? Oh wow, they're a reanimator. Okay, just oh my god, land off the top. Find my rest in peace. Wrong land, but okay. I'll take it. I'm not complaining. I don't complain about everything, guys. I complain extremely selectively. All right, hold. Hold. We need the negate for the Zombify, so we can't tap out yet. Demo field. Wait, what? Okay. I add blue. I fetch blue. Pass to combat. Do I take the shields down on this negate to charge this blast zone? I do not. I don't know what they have. I don't know anything. I'm a baby. Just hold up the negate. Everything gets safer next turn when we have 5 mana. We can cast a nice, clean, free stock up for Rest in Peace. Rakdos. You're not bringing out no Liliana right now. Okay, Rest in Peace. Like the Undertaker. Damn it. 4 Jace? Dude, do we just pop off? What, do we just go at him? How? Okay, let's do some math. 9 times 3 is... A Jace is 15, so that's 9, 18, 27, and then plus 15, 30, 42, 46. So I'm like trying to be like, okay, if I play a 3-mana Jace here and just mill out, and the next turn I play 2 3-mana Jaces and mill out, and the next turn I play 1 Jace, does that end the game? If they're gonna reanimate like an Atali, like they can't win on the spot, can they? I don't think so. And that's like what I have. So you know what? Content, guys. This is content. We do content plays. This is a content play right here. Do you think they can kill this? They probably have Bitter Triumph, right? I mean, it's so dangerous. Milling a Reanimator deck. What I am doing right now, my friends, is stupid. Don't do it. Don't do it. This is stupid. Why would I do it? What am I doing right now? Opponent, are you sure? At least they ordered it correctly. Oh my god, am I just dead to the Rakdos? Because it's a Rakdos joins up? Come on, don't do me like that. I had a cool play coming. What are you, wait, why are you casting No More Lies? Are you casting it on the Rest in Peace? Oh my god. Dude, that's too much 5-head. Well, like, what am I gonna do? What am I supposed to do about that 5-head? Where are they? 13. 34 cards. I'm just gonna lose to the Monument, I think, but it depends what's in their hand. The Monument might kill me. I love how close this stupid game is, but that's 18 and we need 4 life to do it. God, we're not gonna have it. This is gonna discard a card. So we need to top an untapped land, but let's see what they do. Maybe they draw with their Monument. That would be funny. Valgavoth. Oh, they did draw. No, they didn't. Lose 3 life. Great. Yeah, that's the smart play. I'm not gonna have the life for the Jace. We need an untapped land. There aren't that many in this deck. Oh my god, what a game. Oh, that's not it. All right, so they're at 17. I have the demo field too. And I'm at 4, so 1 discard doesn't kill me. What do we do? I think we have to stock up, right? We have to go for it next turn. All we need is 2 life and an untapped land. Rest in peace. But if I don't have the untapped land. Oh my god. Okay, what if I demo field the... Nope, that doesn't do it. I don't have the untapped land. I can't just rest in peace here and be okay. Oh my goodness, the tapped lands have come to fight and they're angry. What do we do? I mean, I think I take you. How do I not take a rest in peace? But I don't think it helps me here. I don't think it helps me at all. We have to stop the vents. Get lost it is. Negate on top, but it'll probably get shuffled away. Hold! Oh my god, hold. No untapped land in the top 6 when an untapped land would win it. Now, to be fair, I run a lot of tapped lands in this deck. It's still... Wow. They zombify a tally. They're going for the W. Okay. And they do not have the mana for the vents at this time. I might have to blow up the Rakdos joins up depending what they hit. Let's see it. We know the negate isn't useful to them. They go for Liliana, which is a lose 3 life, but it's not GG. By the way, look, they do know that they can do it this way. Okay. 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 Oh God. Second monument with Liliana on the field. We kill her.
That's my cue to leave.
Yes. Okay. And we're at 4. And they're at 15. And they're done. Unless they can discard at instant speed. Which would be holy crap. Do they have a way to discard at instant speed? If they have like a demand answers, they win here, right? The lockdown doesn't change anything. Nothing changes anything. If they've got it, they've got it. Let's see it. They don't have it. Oh my God. What a game. Oh, that was fire. Whew. On the play. Yeah, I mean, it answers everything, right? You gotta try it. There's no lockdown, though. There's a blast zone if they just come out going 1-drop, 1-drop, 1-drop. That's a level of comfort I like. Prowess finally here. Yeah, turn 1 bolt wave. Let's go. What do I counter? Probably nothing. Yep, it's slick shot. Blast zone in the house. 2 slick shots. Well, that's an easy charge. Go ahead, play them both. I dare you. Did you see that stick? Oh yeah, because they could have cast the slick shot. Makes sense. Well, I'm not leaving mana down ever again. Bolt wave. Yeah. We could counter that. I think we'll have a better opportunity someday in the future. You don't want to take down the blast zone. Yo. Wow. Let's see. Sure. I guess. We're still at 11 and they haven't got any value out of these. Fourth land does turn off No More Lies to some extent. Never mind. Let's use those while we can. Now we're just waiting on stock up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Seems fine. Yep, spending all their cards. You want to go for it and punch me for, what, 2? No, they don't. Archive. Okay, enough with the land. That is a land I actually slightly wanted. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Good one. You gonna go for something? You got a play? You got a big play? A monstrous rage. That's really good. That's really good. What else you got? Okay. Boom. What you gonna do? Shore up? What do you got? This town ain't big enough bouncing both. Yeah, let him spend the mana later. That's fine. Here's a Jace. We know about the slick shots. Do we wait? They only have 1 card in hand and they have to spend mana on them. I think we just go for this. And if 1 slick shot gets through, that's okay.
I'll take note of all
your burst lightning is down. Your it's a shuffler. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, they're going plotting, right? Okay, now. They plotted 1. They attack with the other. Okay. You get maps. Stock up. That's a for sure getting gassed. What do we got? Beza. Ride's End. Still no lockdown, which is important against the cutter, but they haven't drawn the cutter. So we're kind of getting away with it. Beza next turn. Removal for now. Mm-hmm. You got a play? They don't have a play. I'm going to try this in case they run Shore Up. I've seen that. The Shore Up Hexproof card. Yeah. They might have Spell Pierce. We should probably play around that. But I've seen it. Have I tapped out for an important spell? Or they could have had a Spell Pierce. They could have drawn it. Yeah, let's let this go. Sometimes knowing their top card is fun. Yeah, get those maps. Yeah, they don't want to torch the tower. Heck no, they don't. All right, that's enough. Let's gain that life and get that board presence.
You can be made to obey.
Now, if they have a stock up, they can get back in it. Or they do have a torch. Okay. So I could take away their scry and get map tokens with a get lost on my own Jace, and I think I'm there. I think I'm there. I'm with it. Map tokens on Beza are pretty darn good.
Noise.
We get a Restless Anchorage. Rest in peace. They don't really use the graveyard in most senses, except for those Hearth Elementals, which they already played 2 of. Okay. I think we can be aggressive here. Their next threat is already dead to Ride's End. Let's clock them. It's potentially a 2-turn clock with the Anchorage next turn and the map token. We got them squirming. Doesn't help that their bolt waves really did nothing. They finally drew the card. It's the cutter. Let's see how much cutting they can do. They reach for a map. I'll deny them their map. Jace off the top, 20 cards in grave. It's a good feeling.
Phyrexian's plans are already
Last Hearth Elemental, last Bolt Wave.
the answers.
So no need to play the Rest in Peace. 2-turn clock. If I attack with the Anchorage, I leave myself open. But I have a No More Lies. It's a 2-turn clock if the map hits, to be fair, but we'll try that next turn. They're thinking. Or are they roping? Did they get salty? But their bolt waves, how did they not? They kept a 3-bolt wave hand, by God. How did they not win? How's that crazy? That's crazy. I don't think they run stock up. Stock up is the card in that deck I'm the most like, oh God, when they play it. And mill more of their deck next turn. You know, once their timer runs out. And they're done crying in the corner. Just enjoy the calm Bloomborough music, guys. Crank up the beats. pity all of you just listening to this and not watching this. Or maybe I pity those of you watching it. I'm not sure. That wasn't so hard. Why do people play that deck? Seems bad. The brilliant. Let's go. I always love it when they use that. They might be right. They might be brilliant. It's part of it. You take on the best. Sometimes you get bested. Sometimes you don't. The biggest of brains. It's just, okay, this is the truth. I want to catch him on a misplay. I want to get him with a misplay or like some kind of a bluff or something like that, right? Okay, Meticulous Archive. We could just get rolled here by Omniscience. We don't have the tools. We don't have the tools. But is it Omniscience? They haven't played anything yet. Usually there's something last turn that would imply. Do we just run out of Jace on him? I'm going to do it. That resolves. Okay. Do we mill them? I need to know what's going on. I might mill them right into an Omniscience and you guys can laugh at me. But I'm not holding back. Okay, no Omniscience, love that. It's a risky play, but you gotta take risks. Man, our hand is so bad for this matchup. But we could draw Rest in Peace at any point, and that's part of what we're trying to do here. Stock up. No Omniscience in the graveyard. Another land off the top. We play Verge. We pass. Nothing holds priority. Oh, that's awkward. Don't want them to think they can get away with this. Yep, you charted a course. There's your Omniscience. Now Omniscience is in the graveyard. We have to draw the answer. We have counter spells. Even a Get Lost would be pretty good. At least something to try to make them work for it. Mistrized Village. So that they showed us that they also run this card, which means can't be countered stuff eventually. So they have 8 cards in the graveyard. Do we plus the Jace and then minus it later? Or do we need to find Rest in Peace so badly that we double Jace here? They're at 8. We could take them to 14. I mean, I think it's this. Also, we could hit all their invasions. There's a Get Lost. And 11 cards in grave. 2 Omnisciences. No Confounding Riddles. I think if they go for it, they're going to get it. That's my theory. Let's take one more shot. Because I think they have Confounding Riddle in hand.
Emotions are distractions. Foci will clear your mind.
Pride's End can still at least be cast at instant speed if the game lasts another turn, but I think we're going to lose now. That's my theory. Yeah, didn't find a Rest in Peace, you know? Didn't find a counterspell. Like, actually just got absolutely bricked, and the opponent had 3 Omniscience. All right, good game.